On this channel, I've been stalking you about crypto launchpads. There's literally money to be picked up in the crypto market, but people rather choose to invest it in an already overbought meme coin that's already there. That's not the way to make it if you ask me. Most returns come from new launches, and if you want to be in new launches before everybody else does, you need to take a look at launchpads. So today I want to cover Pulse Finance, one of my favorite launchpads. They have the best lineup of projects, a professional team, super bullish tokenomics, and you are not too late yet. And the numbers speak for themselves, right? If you look at the all-time high ROI, you can see the projects that they have released and the numbers that they pulled off. Now, you won't be able, of course, to sell the exact top. But hey, for example, ChainGPT is still sitting at a 22x. So if you just invested like $500 in there, you now have 10K. And you can put that money in one of the new releases. So if you go to Pulse Finance, you can see the IDO guide. I don't really like that because the dude is just ugly, but he can explain to you how it works within a minute or 3.5. Yeah, that was me. Now, if you do take a look at the circulating supply log, like how is that not bullish? 83% of the Pulse X tokens are completely locked at the moment. So people are staking it to participate in these launches. So even if you feel like for some reason I don't want to participate in these launches, but I do believe in Launchpad tokens, then these tokenomics are definitely not bad to take a look at. Pulse token itself is currently almost $5 at the moment of recording. They did migrate, and if you look back at the old token, you see that the all-time high was like $17, give or take $16, $17. In my opinion, this is something that can actually be surpassed big time, because you also want to take a look at other projects that are doing the same thing. The market cap is $23 million. Now, if we do take a look at the market cap of, for example, another launchpad that I love, Seedify, is $180 million. That's a 9 times growth that Pulse can make to be where Seedify is right now. If you take a look at DAOmaker, for example, that's an 11x away. And I don't see why Pulse is not better than DAOmaker, to be really honest. So let's take a look at a couple of projects that they have lined up and how you can actually join, because I talk about launchpads here and there, but sometimes people ask me to be more specific. In this case, let's be specific about Pulse. The projects that they have lined up: Forward Protocol, Web3 War, Me Music, DChat, Style Protocol, MetaHorse Unity. It's kind of like D-Race, by the way. That was a huge hype in 2021, and the whole gambling, gaming, that's like gonna be big, man. We all know that. They have Velvet, they have Ruby. There's a lot of cool projects out there. And I do make this video right now because if we do take a real quick look at the crypto market where Bitcoin is right now in the cycle, so let's get the most messy chart ever. Bitcoin is right before the halving. Right before the halving is usually where Bitcoin could be very volatile, but usually after the halving, it's only up, right? Here after the halving, that's a white line, it's only up. Here after the halving, it's only up. And the best projects release when Bitcoin is already surging, right? We had Axie, for example, that dropped, well, that dropped right here somewhere, right? So when Bitcoin was really start to get bullish, that's where Axie dropped. And this goes for a lot of projects. They are usually being released in a very bullish market. We are entering that very bullish market, and now is still the time to prepare with these launchpad tokens, if you ask me. Now, I don't want to make it all about the TA right here, but if we do take a look at the Pulse token, it is really bullish. It had a very good push, and it's now finally getting some rest, testing that bull market support band, which is usually very bullish, and this is the time and the area where you want to get in if you want to get into a project. For now, you can buy it on Pancake Swap, UOB, BingX, Maxi, Gate, Bitmart, CoinX, and Poloniex. There will be more in the future probably, and that makes it, more accessible for the rest of the people. And once it is accessible enough, you are already too late, usually. But more about that in a second. Again, if we do take a look at the projects that they have, Web3 War, for example, from the moment of recording, it starts in 5 days. But Web3 War is a project that releases on multiple launchpads. So what you can do is you can go to a website called cryptorank.io. And in this case, you could look at Web3 War and see where they have their IDO. So they have it on the Gate.io startup, Pulse Finance, GameFi. It's going to be on DAOmaker, on ChainGPT Pad, GameStarter. Like, it's going to be everywhere. everywhere, right? So if they have so much money that they are going to raise, yeah, that makes me a lot more bullish on the project, as they can use it for liquidity, exchange listings, working on the actual product, marketing, you name it. And again, guys, look back. If you look at the all-time high ROI, the best performing projects on pools, when did they release? End of 2021, 2021, end of 2021, end of 2021. Most of this is mid-end of 2021. What happened during the mid-end of 2021, that was the parabolic bull run. That was this point right here. These projects did so fantastic over here. If you believe in the 4-year cycle, then that's going to be somewhere mid 2025. So yes, we still have time, but you do not want to look at it then and be like, I wish I did this. You can still do this. You have to have a little balls if you want to invest in crypto. But that's the good thing. You do not need big balls. So for all the small ball guys out there, it has a refund policy. So if the project does well, it does well. And if the project doesn't do well, no worries, you get your money back. They have a perfect UI. You can just click refund and you get your money. They make it so easy. Now, I'm going to participate in the project. So I will talk about a few of these projects because I just like to be transparent about the projects that I'm investing in. If I'm going to do that in this video, then this video will take way too long, as they have 12 new IDOs lined up, which is a lot, of course, but do check it out. Now, again, how does it work? Well, you can, of course, go to Huobi and buy pools there, but you need to stake your pools tokens on the pools website to be liable for these launches. So I would say just get it on PancakeSwap, right, with your MetaMask. Go to pools.finance and go to your dash, or lock pools first, lock your pools right there. And then you can go to your dashboard, and there you can see all the projects that you invested in, and you can claim them right there. And if you are really going crazy, you can also see the leaderboard if you are somewhere in the top 100. Now, their tier system is pretty simple. Some projects make it very complicated, but we don't need to do that, right? If you have one up till 249 pools tokens, you get lottery tickets, right? So there is a chance that you cannot participate in the sale. Also a chance that you can. Let's stay positive. If you have anywhere between 250 and 3,499, you get a guaranteed allocation, and it's very simple. No, if you have 251, you won't get as big as an allocation than if you have 3,000 tokens, right? So the higher your token amount, the higher your allocation is. If you have between 3,500 and let's say 20k, you get more allocation, but you also can get into private sales. And if you have more than 20,000 tokens, which is a lot of money, but then again, guys, Launchpad it's a privilege to be in something like that. Some people say like, Launchpads are expensive. Yes, and they should be freaking expensive as well. That makes it exclusive. Otherwise, there won't be any buying demand on the open market for the token that you invested in with this Launchpad. But then you're in the pool's governance tier, and that's also known as the council. Now, only 43 people are in there, and that's quite a lot, knowing that pools has, of course, a lot more holders than just 43. If you look at the pool list, I don't even know how far down this list goes, but these are, well, this is like nothing, so therefore it says that exact number, but this is like a big ass list, right? A huge list. So that's an extra privilege. And they have a good article about it. What is the Pools Council? Well, it basically means that you get exclusive private deals, not limited to only pools, but also external hyped projects. So you get way more IDOs, and not even IDOs, but like I said, private sales. Also, a guaranteed allocation for pre-IDOs. Also, a guaranteed allocation for pre-IDOs, additional allocations, and active involvement in critical decision making. So you're actually becoming a part of the project. So simple, like they say as well, get your pools tokens, lock them on the website, apply for the whitelist. You have to register basically, so they know you want to participate in there, so they know how much allocation they can give everybody, and then you're ready to start. And I skipped one, you have to complete KYC. Do we have to KYC? Yes, it's like some countries just forbid some people to participate in there, and these Launchpads want to do it legally. That's just the shit, the world we live in. So all in all, The Pulse token itself is still very cheap if you ask me. The tokenomics are great. Almost everything is staked and locked, so there is not a lot of selling pressure. They have a great lineup of new projects that are coming out. The UI is fantastic, it looks very easy, it's very user friendly as well, and the returns that they make with the projects that they launch are high as well. And if it doesn't work out, you get a refund. Again, what else do you want? It is the crypto cheat sheet. And this is how I am playing my crypto journey in this bull market. My portfolio did over an 8x in the bear. Now let's wait and see what the bull has in store for us. So we don't need YouTubers that are shilling meme coins or that saying that this is the 100x, that's 100x, and you get completely wrecked. Just be a little strategic and know where to place your eggs. But don't be a chicken. Be a whale. Whale also have eggs. Whatever. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on. There's a lot of good stuff, links, Twitter, Telegram, Patreon down below. Do check it out if you feel like, hey, this is quite useful. For now, thanks for watching, take care.